themselves. This is where the whole transformation starts. Despite there is no unemployment really, and especially in Poznan it is very low and everyone could find a job. The problem is that people don't know how to work. They are like a discharged battery. Haven't been working for long, don't believe in themselves, employer doesn't see any value in them, and here they come to learn how to be active. They need to come in the morning, on time at 8 o'clock, come to workshops every day. We are now entering a cooking workshop run by Mrs. Teresa Gajda. Excuse me. You need to clean it so it doesn't stick. Like this. This is what the knife is for. Now rub the rolling pin with the flour. I finished a course here on the elderly and handicapped care. Then I moved to a cooking workshop. I would love to start a computer class in February. When I first came to the center, I didn't even know how to use the computer and mouse. The arrow on the screen escaped all the time. I had no patience. Now, since I've learned from our instructor, I can even make a table on the screen. I came here to visit my son. I flew to London from Wrocław in May 2006. I went to King Street. Employers come there with their cars. I managed to find a job to do for the first 4 days of my stay, and I stayed for 3 months. But then my old habits started to surface. I went to play in pubs and lost my bag with all documents. I only had some money and a mobile phone left. All the rest was gone. I became data zero, so to speak. Can you recognize anyone? Yes, I do. I can recognize everyone. Who catches your eye? Zbysiu and Stasiu are there. Brenda is there. In this picture there's Zibi. He is currently at the Wiórek community house. Robert stays at Wiórek as well. And Krzysztof too. Each one of them requires hard work. They become rooted here. There are many reasons why they don't go back. Shame before the family, no one to return to, unfulfilled promise to bring money home. Pavel, for instance, has debts to pay. He can't work full-time. There are different cases. And how were the things we were saying perceived? You're going back to Poland, you can stay with Barka, see what it's like, or return to your family. But no one will abandon you after crossing the border, nor leave you by the trash. It was Marek who first told me this. We sat at the table. He said it very quietly. You can always stay with us. I asked, where will I arrive? To Poznań, he said. He took me near the map and showed exactly. He said, you can return to your family, or you can stay with us. I already knew I would return home. When Barka came, everything changed. People had hoped that things would... Besides taking people back home, Barka offers a piece of sober heaven, meaning you have an opportunity to work and everyone around is sober. I've been addicted to alcohol. 40 years of drinking. My brother told me about Barka. Great people. We spoke a lot. They helped me to recover. I participated in integration club meetings. I found out there was a workshop on pasta producing. I was curious and hungry for knowledge. It was as if I was being born again. I joined the Dawn Social Cooperative. Currently I am a board member. We are going to produce organic pasta. I used to make 600 pounds weekly. I was laying pavement tiles and painting. I paid 1,000 pounds for a flat. So what happened? I broke my leg, you know. For 9 months I had to wear a cast. I started to drink. Even more, you mean? Well, I drank with a norm. Now I have been drinking more. The thing is that if I want to get a job, I go to Stevens tomorrow and get a job at his place. I have another buddy who owns carpentry. I'm not worried about getting a job. But you would have to be sober, right? Right, I'd only have to be sober. Welcome. My kingdom. There was once a man, I mean myself, who started a social cooperative here. We've had goats here earlier, but there was no right man. I happened to enjoy working with animals. One had to take advantage of the circumstances. The milking place was already there. Barka Foundation lent it to our cooperative with this farm building, the goat house. They said it to us, milk the goats and put the herd together. The association will help you do it. We are slowly starting to put the herd together, and in spring we'll start to supply milk. So we've got nothing left but milking. I think that in 3 years we will easily reach the revenue of 500,000 zloty for the cooperative. I'm not exaggerating. All in order to fulfill one's dreams, to excel and to have the best herd in Poland. To beat the Germans who are good farmers. Of course, why not? Poles are good farmers too.
Tomasz comes here now and then and throws new challenges. At time we don't like what he says. However, with time the ball gets rolling. The same applied to associations. Tomasz encouraged us to establish new ones. Us? New associations? Impossible. It wasn't in line with our thinking to act independently.
People come here with different problems. Myself, for example, has gone through group homes, but also evictions, alcohol problems and others. Then they are being directed to different programs, such as social integration center.